I want people to understand that technology is not just about technology. It's about spotting the opportunities that tech can bring. And that's what I try to explain to people, especially young people. It's not about technology. I mean, think about it. Use themselves by what they are doing, and that time by what they are
doing. Hello, Mr. Destiny.
Hi, Peku. What's up?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's it going?
Fine. Okay, it's been a while. Okay. So today's question. Now you are somebody that has gotten several years of experience in the tech space as an engineer, a software engineer. So we want to know, why did you choose, what inspired you to become a software engineer, and why did you choose tech as a career path?
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised about the question that you asked, because as humans, we like to understand why people do the things that they do. You know, we are social beings, so we tend to copy from people, even if we are not intentional about it. It just happens. You learn from people. So the best way to learn from people is to understand why people do what they do. You know, so I get the question. I got it. So yeah, so I've come to understand that the outcome of our life are shaped by the decisions that we make.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is reality. Me and you right now, this is what reality is. You know, and what brought about this reality is based on the little decisions that I made in the past. So those decisions had a way of shaping what today looks like. So in the same vein, for tomorrow's reality, it will also be on the decisions that I make today. You understand? So, and that decision of today's reality is that I'm a software engineer. That's what it is right now, and that's why we're having this conversation in the first place, right? So, but if you look back in hindsight, you understand that that outcome to this reality was a combination of different decisions, and decisions are usually based on the information that we're exposed to. Now, I never planned to become a software engineer. As a matter of fact, when I was growing up as a child, I always wanted to be a doctor. I could remember always telling my mom that, "Mommy, I want to become a doctor," because I was exposed to certain things where I saw the impacts of doctors in the society. I mean, being able to heal people, you know, that feeling of going to the hospital and, you know, a couple of days you're fine, you know. So I wanted to be that. I wanted to be associated with that impact in the society, to be able to, you know, heal people. So growing up, that's what I wanted to be. But fast forward to me becoming an adult who was faced with a lot of challenges in life, you know, especially when I lost my mom, and I found myself, you know, in different situations where I needed to now do something with my life, especially making money, because at the time I was living with my aunt, so I needed to now do something with my life to be able to make the best out of my life, you know, as responsibility demanded. So it all started by first realizing that time has come for me to do something. You know, the time has come for me to become better. You cannot just keep on staying and, you know, allowing feeding from somebody when you're already an adult. So that's where it all started from. So I could remember me going to a friend's place, a friend that had who was managing Cyber Cafe at the time. He had a business center, you know. So at first I was exposed to computers. So this whole idea of tech, software engineer, I didn't even know what it was then. And I was just exposed to computers. I didn't understand what technology was. I just knew that, okay, from what I was seeing, I just knew that, okay, if I can learn computers, or if I can learn computer like Microsoft Word, the ability to type, because that was what I was seeing at the time. Because at that time, he was very good in typing. He was good with graphic design, CorelDRAW. So I saw the exchanges that went on, the transactional exchange that went on. So when you come to the office, you do stuff for them and they pay you. I was like, okay, which means these thing called computers can do much more. You get, so that was how it started. I didn't even understand what tech was, but it all started from me trying to create more value for myself. How I understood what value was then, I can't really explain, but I understood what value was. And I saw that, okay, I saw opportunity. I saw that, okay, if I can learn this thing that they call computer to create value for myself, maybe something can come out of it. And that's how it started, right? That's how all of this started. So I learned, I was able to put together one or two, go there all the time, learn. I was able to build that skill, which is what I would call skill stacking. It's very important, skill stacking, right? I was able to do that, and then I was able to get a job. I've explained a lot of times how I got a job in a cyber cafe, and I was able to get a job in a cyber cafe because of what? I was able to learn a skill at the time, leveraging the opportunities I saw in computers. It was when I was in that space of being a cyber cafe operator, what now happens was that my curiosity now helped me to start going in depth into what computers can give to me. When I was in that space, I now saw what computers can do, how it was making life easier for people, how money was being gotten from inside. That was far back at 2011, 2012. You get, so this was what really happened. I saw the opportunities. I saw that, okay, if I can do this, I can make this. So at that point, I started improving my skills. I started developing more. I started leveraging the opportunities I had in cyber cafe, opportunities like doing free internet, opportunities like, having access to, learning stuff online. So that was what prompted that entire process that you can say led to what I am today. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that I never choose tech. Life brought tech to me. You understand? Like I said before, I didn't understand what tech was. It was when I was in that space of understanding computers and what they can do for you. That was where I started knowing what technology is. And I said, oh, technology is actually innovation. It can allow you to solve problems. And that's where I got more interested. Because looking back, I always wanted to solve problems in the society. That was when I said I was telling my mom I want to become a doctor. That was me. That was something in me saying that, yes, you can become a problem solver. You can create societal impact in the society by being a doctor. So I saw that in technology, and that's why I embraced it. Not just that, I also saw the opportunities it could bring for me in the aspect of freedom, financial freedom. That was one of the first things I was after, financial freedom. So I saw the progression. If I could get a job by just learning how to type or graphic design, which means I can get more by learning more. So curiosity entered, then skill stacking entered. So I was now stacking skills, from communication, from graphic design, from programming. I didn't learn tech in school. I didn't learn tech in a fancy institution. Like I said before, tech, what is now tech was as a result of my curiosity and the hunger I had to make myself better. So I saw the opportunity, I took the opportunity, I got in depth and all of that. And what we are now seeing right now is as a result of those decisions that happened. Like I said before, our outcome are powered by decisions that we make in the past.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm not saying this to say that there were no challenges. There were lots of challenges. Now, looking back, it is already 10 years of experience in that space of first discovering what computer can give to me, and then making a career out of it. So I want people to understand that technology is not just about technology. It's not just about technology. It's about spotting the opportunities that tech can bring. And that's what I try to explain to people, especially young people. It's not about technology. I mean, think about it. Tech or technology was a terminology that was coined by somebody who was trying to use it to explain innovation. Innovation is humans try to solve problem in the world. That's what innovation is. If you look back, electricity, if you look back, you realize that we have experienced a lot of innovation. Technology is innovation. So if people are driven by technology and not understanding what is behind it, which is opportunity, which is curiosity, which is skill stacking and freedom, that means as we evolve in the world, especially in the world of artificial intelligence, you realize that technology that we know today can fade into thin air and something else can come. But if you have that mindset of, okay, it's the ability to be able to spot opportunity, having the right mindset, having the right skill, and be able to spot that this can give me freedom, that you can adapt regardless of whether we have technology tomorrow or not. So what I'm saying in essence is that I didn't choose tech. I didn't say I want to become a software engineer, but that was what came from that result of me digging into my curiosity. I just wanted to understand how and why. That was why I learned computers. I was like, okay, how does this thing work and why does it work like this? That's what has been driving my career ever since. And it is what is driving me till tomorrow. So to answer your question, I didn't choose tech. I never said I want to become a software engineer. That came as a result of my curiosity, the opportunity that I was able to spot. Was it a good decision? Yes, it was a good decision looking at what I have today, right? But that wouldn't have been into existence if I gave up. Imagine I gave up in that period. It's already 10 years. Imagine I gave up in that period. There wouldn't have been any outcome. We wouldn't have been in the position of you asking me why I decided to become a software engineer, because why I gave up. So this is just me trying to encourage people that clarity comes from doing. Imagine, the camera that we are using to do this shoot right now, there's what we call focus. There's a perspective and there's a focus. Perspective is your image, it's what you are targeting at. I'm the perspective right now for this camera. So focus is trying to make sure that I as a perspective is clear enough for the audience. That's what happens when you do. So in the process of turning that lens to gain focus, that is the doing. So doing is what brings clarity. So if you are trying to come up with what to do in life, you just have to start something, regardless of what it is. So when you do that thing, clarity comes. When you do, clarity comes. So clarity most time comes in, tweaking little things. Oh, this thing doesn't work. This thing can work this way and all of that. So that's what I understand, and that's what I believe. That's what I believe the right mindset should be. So yeah, I didn't choose tech. I didn't choose to become a software engineer, but here we are today, and I'm really proud of the whole journey.
So you did mention that you wanted to be a doctor before. Okay, I cannot really imagine you as a doctor right now, but let's say now that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be, do you think that you would rather have become a doctor, or you're fine with being a software engineer?
So looking at what I've seen so far, with my experience in the industry, in technology, and the research insights I'm seeing in my research in the future, I would rather be in the space that I am right now. And I'll tell you why. Being in the space that I am right now gives me a lot of power to become more impactful in the society as opposed to being a doctor. Being a doctor, is very impactful. It's very impactful, very, very impactful. I mean, there's a lot of technological trends now that improve that aspect of the society. But being a doctor, we require me to be in a space, in a confined space where, all I do is just consult with people and, do surgery and all of that. A confined space. But being a technologist, being a technologist would give me a lot of freedom to travel around the world, to go into these communities, bring that message of adaptive technology, to be able to, it just gives me that freedom, give me that freedom to solve problems that I want to solve as opposed to being a doctor. The problem I'm going to solve being a doctor will just be confined to the tech space, the X space, you understand? But being a technologist, it gives me that freedom to be able to solve problems in different sectors. I can solve problems in agriculture. I can solve problems in health, in the health sector. I can solve problems in the educational sector, which is a sector that I'm actually very, very passionate about and I'm interested in. So you see why I said, looking at like how everything has turned out to be, I'm very, very happy to be in this space, and I wouldn't want to trade it for anything else. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to adapt when things change.
Yeah.
So as things goes by, I'm willing to adapt. I'm adapting. As technology evolves, I'm adapting. I'm trying to understand what changes, how it affects me, how it affects the things I want to do in the future. And as I'm learning those things, I'm actually shifting towards them and I'm adapting towards them. So that's what I think is, is very, very important.
Okay, thank you for that impactful session. But before we go, we'd like you to just say something, like one sentence to your audience in regards to choosing a career path.
So I would say that choosing a career path, especially in the age that we are, is a lot, I don't want to say a lot more easy, but I would say it's becoming more easier right now to be able to choose a career path. But regardless of that, a lot of people still have challenges with what to do, how to do it. So I would say that, like I said before, just start something, regardless of what it is. Start something. Clarity comes from doing. Start something. But what I would advise is that understand technology, learn technology. When you understand technology, it doesn't really matter what you do. It doesn't really matter what you do. Once you understand what technology can give to you, even if you are a lawyer, even if you are a doctor, even if you are a fashion person, you can always see opportunity to improve what you do using technology. Like I always tell people, everybody is not created to become a coder. Everybody was not created to become a software engineer. A lot of things that we can all do leveraging technology. You mustn't write code. You mustn't become a designer. I believe that this is how the world is going to be now. This is how we can make the world a better place, is by understanding innovation, understanding what technology brings and how you can use it to improve what you do, even at that level. You can be a teacher, you can be a doctor, you can be a nurse. It doesn't really matter. But understanding that technology can actually improve what you do is very important. Then for those people who are technologists, who have decided to change the world using technology, that's like a different part. But in all, I would say that embrace what you do and you get clarity for what you do.
Thank you. That was a very wonderful session. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace out.